Hello and greetings to you all, wherever you may be on our beautiful planet Earth, floating in our Milky Way solar system, the third rock from the sun. My name is Anthony Altman, and this is Self-Discovery video series number 6, which is my first commentary on the previous 5 videos. Commentary number 1. I just want to make a short statement, a commentary on my previous videos in this series, because even though I'm talking about my life stories, which may well be very interesting and certainly filled with miracles and synchrony and all sorts of things that are available to all of us. And the reason I'm sharing it with you is to show you what is possible as we are able to develop more of our innate potential and consciousness. I know that I'm doing that. I don't know to what degree I'm successful or how far along the path I am. I have no idea. All I know is that where I am today is completely different to where I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's as if I am just completely different. But the reality is I am actually becoming more my authentic self. And before, I was not. And this is the message I wish to share and present to everybody. Most of us on this planet are not enjoying our true sovereignty, our true authenticity. We don't know who we are. We don't know who we are, where we came from, what we're doing here, and where we're going, basically. And this is quite understandable when you look at the science. If we're only using 4% of our DNA, if we're only hearing 0.005% to possibly 5% of the light spectrum, that we cannot see any more than that, which means that we are blind to more than 95% of the reality that's there, but we just don't see it. It's like driving a car on the road and all you can see is 5%. You can't see anything else. How long do you think you would last? Not very long. We don't hear the full sound spectrum. We are operating under par. What is par? Par is 100%. Par means we are using our total potential, full expression of who we are, and we're not doing that. Now, I know that there's a large proportion of people who don't want to know. And that's okay, because that's where they are, and it is what it is, and there's no judgment. But there's also a significant amount of people, maybe a smaller percentage of the population, but still quite significant, who do want to know. And I guess this is the audience I am wishing to talk to. If you are dissatisfied in operating as a human being less than par, and you want to develop more of your greater innate human potential and consciousness, then the first thing you do is choose to do so, and then make the intention, and then follow through with that with focus and tenacity and courage, because life and other people will try to distract you to see if you are up to the task. Most of us are very quick to say, yes, we are, but as soon as we are tested, we fold at the knees. So we are constantly tested. And the idea is to pass these tests and move on to the next rung on the ladder of consciousness. So in order to do this, to develop more of our potential, it is first important to know that there's more potential to develop. And that's a big chunk in making progress on the path towards developing that potential, or towards that state of enlightenment. Enlightenment when there's more light in you than darkness. most of us, we are so limited that there is more darkness than light. And the idea is to change that. And in order to let the light in, you open the windows, open the curtains, remove the limitations to the light and let the light flood in. Now, in order to help accelerate this process, there are an abundance of techniques, modalities, practices that you can use, tools to help you. I've done that all my life. Since the age of 12, I've actually been using that, 66 years. And I've accumulated quite a repertoire. And I've written many books with all these tools there. And I must admit, I am having difficulty in marketing these books because I'm not the best marketer. I rather write and make videos and communicate with people one-on-one, or, well, preferably groups, because sometimes I get too passionate and excited and it's too much for one person to contend with. So I can talk to groups, large groups, it doesn't matter. And the idea is to help inspire and motivate people to develop their greater potential. Now, the marketing is just not my cup of tea. Going on to Twitter and X and Schmitter and Facebook and TikTok, Schmicktok, whatever, it just doesn't work for me. It leaves me cold. I just don't have that mentality to do that. And I've been looking for somebody to help me do that, and it's not worked out. I've got a very nice website, anthonyaltman.net. That's you'll see the name written down below the YouTube video here, written in the comments, the synopsis of this video. And it's still not working because I haven't been able to establish a payment gateway, which is a company that helps process credit cards. So you need credit card processing so that people can pay for the book. I have ebooks at $7, something like that. I wanted to get books printed. It's very complicated these days. It's just not so easy. And it's possible that these obstacles are in front of me for a reason, and that is to just wait, be patient, allow for the right timing, because we are now towards the end of January 2024, and there is a common belief that there is going to be events soon, something very dramatic and positive, I feel, positive, that will occur, that's going to change everything. Because we know that we cannot continue operating the way we have been operating for the last 100, 200 years. The systems don't work. People are suffering. There's too many poor people and not enough successful people and not enough happy people and not enough healthy people. And something's got to change. There has to be a positive shift in our humanity. And this may happen this year or within a few months. So I guess I'm just going to wait a little bit. But you can go onto my website. It's really beautiful. And there is a lot of information, and there are tools there that can help you. The books, I'll have to find another way to if you really are desperate or you are very keen to know what you can do, go on the website and send me a message on the contact page, and I will send you what I can. It's more important that you have the tools rather than me selling a book. I mean, I know this is not good business, but it's more important that more people are assisted, are helped to help themselves develop more of their innate potential and consciousness than anything else, because the more people who are able to do this, there is a greater likelihood that humanity will survive what we are experiencing now. This is much more important than selling a book. If you have any ideas how anybody might be able to suggest any help or whatever to help me market these books, and I've got ebooks, books that are ready to be printed, there's audio articles, there's me giving live presentations to help inspire people. Anything like that. If anybody's got any ideas how I can promote this, let me know. And if not, I'm just willing to wait, do what I'm doing now. It's actually serving a good purpose. So there is a song by REM which says, everybody hurts sometime. And the last phrase, the lyrical phrase of the song is, hold on. Hold on. Don't give up. Hold on. You're not alone. Hold on, and at the same time, do whatever you can to develop your potential. You owe it to yourself. You can do it. If I can do what I have done and what I'm doing, anybody can do it. Anybody, just about. So I toast you all. I toast myself. Here's to life. Cheers. L'chaim, as they say in Israel, to life. Let us develop more of our innate potential and consciousness, and let us put into effect positive change in humanity, and let us change all this that is going on at the moment that's causing so much suffering and poverty and limitations. And let us be more limitless. Let us be more unified. Let us be more happy. Let us be more in unity. Let us be more loving. And we can do that by developing our human potential. Thank you for listening. I am now in the process of making self-discovery video series number 6, which I believe is about my past life in Mongolia about 1,000 years or so ago. I think you'll find it interesting. And thank you for joining me on this road less traveled, and I'll see you next time.